my reaction to Donald Trump saying that the Mexicans who come here are rapists and drug dealers and criminals was just one of, outrage. This type of rhetoric doesn't belong in American politics. I'm proud to be a Republican, the party of Lincoln, the party that has always stood for opportunity for everyone. And what has disappointed me is the silence of my fellow candidate.
2016 GOP presidential candidate George Pataki by phone on CNN earlier today condemning Donald Trump's comments on illegal immigrants. The former New York governor also authored an open letter urging all Republican candidates to denounce Trump's comments and stand up for the GOP. Now it's a perfect time to bring in our panel. From Newsmax, Washington, we welcome Stephen Cobb, the former General Counsel for the Democratic Party of Virginia. And Skyping in from Las Vegas, it's Megan Barth, political commentator and founder of ReaganBaby.com. Now, Stephen, I know you kind of like it when Republicans attack each other, but what is your take on this fight within the Republican Party?
Well, I'm not sure at this point it's even really a fight within the Republican Party. I commend Governor Pataki. I think he's right, and it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, a conservative or a liberal. There needs to be a certain level of decorum when we talk about these issues, and we need to show a certain level of respect. And I think that he was right in pointing out that that level of decorum and respect was breached by Donald Trump, and that is urging others to elevate the debate on immigration and really focus on solutions and not inflaming rhetoric. So kudos to him, and I hope some of the others follow his lead.
All right. Well, Megan, your take on this controversy now and people in the party coming after Donald Trump.
I wrote about this on ReaganBaby.com last night called Fascism on Parade, and the narrative that Media Matters created along with NBC was that Donald Trump basically generalized and applied those characteristics and comments to all Mexicans, which were not the case. He applied them to a few, and it was the truth. We do have rapists that are coming across the border. We do have drugs coming across the border with illegal aliens, and we do have massive amounts of crime as a consequence of our open borders and our lack of enforcement of current immigration laws.
Well, it is troubling.
All of these facts in my blog.
And we will take a look at it there at ReaganBaby.com, Megan. But, Stephen, the thing that gets me is the fact that so many corporations are suddenly coming after Donald Trump, the latest being CERTA, saying it's going to pull the Trump mattresses. Who knew? Do you think it's going to hit him in the pocketbook and that will cause him to change?
I don't think he's really worried about his pocketbook. As he told us in his announcement speech, in his words, he's really, really rich. So I don't think he cares about it so much. But kudos to those companies who, again, believe that these sort of issues demand a certain level of decorum and respect, and they want to do business with those who reflect the characters of their own business. Then they've all made the independent determination that Donald Trump does not share those values, and so they're moving on, and thumbs up to them.
Megan, is it more just political correctness from the corporate world?
Yeah, absolutely, because the left's narrative is not based on facts or statistics. It's based on hyperbole, and the narrative that the left wants to create and dominate all of the airwaves is their opinion and their outlook. That's the progressive mantra. That's the progressive way to isolate and demonize. And corporations are following, but the American people simply aren't, because Donald Trump wouldn't be surging in the polls. And I find it interesting that the more Donald Trump talks, although it might be very brutally honest, his numbers keep climbing. So he's striking a chord with the truth, with the American people. And I think the American people want to be told the truth, no matter how brutally honest or lack of decorum that it might be.
All right, we have about a minute 15 left.
I have to disagree with Megan there. I don't think the logic holds up. If the great many of American people were supportive of Donald Trump's comments, then you would think that just as a matter of the bottom line, these companies would benefit from his outrageous comments and therefore not have an issue with him. That's clearly not the case.
Not even waiting
his
to
comments
see if
clearly affects their bottom line, which is why and values, which is why they've chosen to go a different way.
his poll numbers are showing something different than what you purport.
And the fact
is,
his
poll numbers are showing an increase of about 2% within the Republican primary electorate,
but he just
which
jumped
is not
in.
the American people in whole.
He just jumped in. He's in the number 2 position, moving up. And the fact is, he seems to be the star that everybody else is reacting to, for good or bad. Stephen Cobb, Megan Barth, we thank you both for the time. Now, with the big weekend coming up, vacation time, right? Well, let's look forward to something this winter, as Newsmax wants to send one lucky couple on a 7-day Silver Seas cruise to the Caribbean. To register, go to the website newsmax.com/sweepstakes. You got to enter for a chance to win at newsmax.com/sweepstakes. We're coming back.